and try to relate with him and know that you were once there in their shoes. And I think that's the biggest way that you can relate to someone who is a teenager. Go walking, play basketball, play football. There's a library here that holds programs, especially in the summertime, where they tell stories and they give good illustration of characters, and kids are able to learn. There's also high school programs such as football games. They're usually not expensive at all, and that'll give you a good opportunity to spend quality time with your child, as well as to participate in an activity that both of you guys will enjoy.
Most of the folks in Nelson counties are outdoorsy folks. They like to hike and do things like that. So anything that, I think you can find anything to do with your child that doesn't cost a lot of money, whether that be hiking, taking a bike ride, walking. I think it's very important that you just find a time to spend with the kid. I think that means more to the child than actually what the activity is or whether it costs you any money. The fact that you're spending time with them, I think, is the most important thing.
The biggest things that we can do as parents is to be consistent and available for our kids. I heard an old saying that said, people won't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So the biggest thing we can do is to be there and get involved.
I think the most important thing is, as a father, to keep a close bond with your son, that you're someone that he can trust, someone that he can talk to. Sometimes it's not the cool thing to do to talk to Dad about, what you're feeling, maybe the body changes that you're going through. But it's always important to keep a close bond with your son, that he knows that you're someone he can count on, somebody that he can trust, even with things that may be a little embarrassing or whatever. I think it's always important to form a bond with your son to make sure that you can be there for him in those most critical times, especially going through adolescence is a very critical time in your son's or your daughter's life.